Hey guys, it's Jamie Grace and I'm on the road in Alabama, and I was thinking about a couple months ago when I had a show in Minnesota, and I got an email a few days before saying that there was a family that wanted to come to the show, but their daughter Anna suffers from Tourette syndrome and they were nervous that it could potentially interrupt the show and they weren't sure if they should still come or not. And I sent them an email back myself and I was like, look, as a kid with Tourette syndrome, and I remember being Anna's age and having those difficulties, if anyone has any issues with Anna at the show, have them come to me directly, because I was just so blessed by Anna's story and the beauty of her family and their community just within a family, and I wanted to be a part of their lives. I was just so blessed by their family and just so blessed by getting to see how lovely they actually were. I hope you all enjoy hearing the story of Anna, of her family, and their fight. So, you are 12 years old. Yeah. And you're 10 years old. Okay. And Anna, you have Tourette syndrome.
Yeah.
Like, if I were to say, what in the world is Tourette syndrome? How would you explain it?
It's kind of hard when people are like saying, I don't care, or be quiet, or stuff like that. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to explain if they're not going to really listen. So I would probably say, I have Tourette's, and I can't help it, or something like that.
And people are pretty understanding of that, right?
Most of the time, kind of.
Anna was born in China, and sadly, like so many girls at that time, was left at the door of an orphanage and thankfully placed there so that we could adopt her. And from the get-go, we knew Anna was going to have challenges because it was clear she had been mistreated and neglected.
It's kind of hard because some kids say stuff that are mean sometimes, and it's hard when you see them and you don't know what to say to them. It's like if you don't really know a lot about it, or they're not listening to you or something, it's hard.
Do you want to share with Jamie about what you worked on with Dr. P as far as drawing your pictures?
So I had a 4 ticks, scream, snort, spit, and blow my nose on things, so I drew those pictures to represent them.
Yeah. How did you feel after you drew the pictures?
I felt a little bit better because now you can see how they control you, but you can stop them, like put them in their cage.
When I was a kid, I had some vocal tics as well, and it oftentimes kept me from being out in public. It kept me from hanging out with other kids, and even sometimes in church or the movie theater, it just made it really difficult because you're nervous that you're too loud or that your physical tics are too obnoxious, and it's really frustrating when people don't understand and when people don't have that patience and understanding and they don't have that safe place. What kind of people are your mom and dad?
They're really kind when you're down, and they help you through hard times, and they really love us. And they help us when we're sad, and they teach us about God and everything He does. And they're really helpful. They help me be strong and encourage.
You're gonna go through some tough times probably, but your sister counts on you, and she loves you. And so you should understand that it's just something she has.
I want you to finish the question. Anna is?
Awesome.
Anna has definitely found that safe place in her home, in her family, and also in gymnastics, which is crazy because I actually used to do gymnastics myself when I was a kid.
I didn't like it at first, but then I had to get used to it because there's conditioning and it's really hard.
What kind of stuff do you guys do in gymnastics? Like, tell me all about cartwheels and
I do
round-offs.
run-up, back handspring, and I tuck on the floor. Run-up, back handspring, and front handspring. Flyaways, long aim pullovers, back hip circles, and front hip circles. Progress handstand, half turns, 4 turns. Front tucks after end of the bean, round-off after the end of the bean. Handstand, flat back, or front handspring.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Awesome. I see so much of myself in Anna. But she's even a little bit cooler than I was. As we were sitting down and interviewing her, she definitely said some things that encouraged me and inspired me, and I know for a fact that it's because of the incredible call that God has on her life, but also because of the amazing parents that He put in her life, and also the amazing sister as well. Do you know what it means to say, I'm a fighter? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, like you're going through a rough time, but you're fighting through it. Everybody goes through hard times, so everyone is a fighter because they go through hard times. And everybody has a hard time in their life where they need help. And then they're being a fighter because they're going through it and staying strong.
Like I said, in life you're gonna go through hard times, but you just have to stay strong and know that God will protect you and He loves you.
From the first night we knew that she was a fighter.
I'm Anna, and I'm a fighter.